I'm here with Sheriff Davis here in Henderson County. Sheriff, tonight we're here at the public library in downtown Hendersonville discussing the 287. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Right. Well, let's, before we start filming the actual forum tonight, give the viewers out there an idea of what 287 really is.
287G is a federal code of statute that basically allows us to begin the deportation process at the local level. We have a partnership with Immigration's Customs Enforcement, and people who are identified and let me back up, anybody that's arrested by a sheriff's deputy, police officer, state trooper, anybody like that, they actually bring them to our detention center. There we have the capability now to identify people, and they are subsequently deported if they do not have the appropriate documentation.
Now, how long have you had the 287 program?
It's since 1st of July.
1st of July. Now, what's been the successes that you could call at this early on?
Well, it's the public, it's overwhelmingly positive. We know firsthand that we're seeing fewer calls that we've had to answer. It gives our deputies more quality time to go out and do the jobs they're supposed to do. We're not running down the road on fictitious warrants, or fictitious people with fictitious addresses when they fail to appear. So it's going to ultimately save us man hours. Some of the successes that we've had here at the Sheriff's Office early on, I'd like to point out it was other counties that have seen them as well. For instance, Alamance County, I was speaking with the sheriff there, and he says that there was a 32% drop in their crime index in the first year of 287G. That is a stunning amount. Anytime you can get the crime rate to even drop 1%, that is wonderful.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this now. When the 287's in a county, does nearby counties, is it encouraged for them to also join it, or should they stay back and spread that 287 out?
It's a case-by-case basis that the federal government identifies what is in their best interest, because they have to go based on demographics and geographics, and are they able to support the program at wherever it is. There are many requirements that detention centers simply cannot qualify for. There's a minimum amount of bed space, personnel. There's a long laundry list of things that have to be done.
Mm-hmm. How many officers do you have dedicated for the 287 program?
When it's fully up and running, 9.
9 officers. Mm-hmm. And the training for that, how long does that training last for at a line officer's level?
It's the same exact training that immigration's agents go through, and they go through 1 month of training, particularly relating to the deportation identification process.
And before I wrap it up, we hear some critics of the 287 say it's a profile type program. I'd like for you to respond to that.
Absolutely absurd. It's they have to be under arrest for the violation of a state crime to be placed in, to be identified to begin with. In my view, it's nothing more than a smokescreen for people to continue their illegal activities. We've identified so many people from so many countries, and a very successful program, and we look forward to ultimately reduce the crime rate. If the program, if we have any program to reduce crime in any capacity, I would certainly take that. I have a sworn duty to uphold, and if there's another program that comes along that affects citizen, non-citizen alike and gets them out of my jurisdiction, then I will pursue that.
Okay. Sheriff, thank you for chatting with me, and look forward tonight to the